It's me, again. I just keep on these ideals to just do like these really big things, these big productions. Or, there's always action, or it's always gunplay, or it's always chasing, it's always action. And I'm getting good with my storytelling. I wrote a couple of emotional scripts, and those are really good. The action scripts come out like that, no story, you don't really get attached to anybody. But my emotional scripts, there's no action whatsoever in the script. A teenage script I wrote that deals with suicide and virginity losing and all that happiness that happens to a lot of teenagers and suicide. That makes people cry. People who've read it have cried. That's how good that writing is. So I definitely found something there. I'm thinking maybe crime, action, violence, cursing, I love it. And if the script calls for that, I'm not going to shy away from it. But all I know is that I'm really good with emotions. And I want to make a story, a journey story. That's what I'm thinking about. Just forget all the action, forget all the crime, forget all the complexity, and just put the complexity of relationships. And just have a journey of somebody who needs to mature to move on. Somebody who needs to make difficult decisions. Somebody who's going to go through some tough times. I want a character that's sound at the beginning. And he's going to go partly insane. He's going to go to the lowest point probably of his life in this film. His teenage year will be probably the lowest point in his life. And for a lot of people, the insanity and the craziness of their teenage years, sometimes, most people, the lowest point in their lives is either in their 40s or in their teenage years. Virginity, drugs, peer pressure, relationships, people being assholes to each other because they're too immature to not be assholes. I want that to affect my character. And after he gets to this low point, it's not going to be easy for him to get out. Especially my late high school years, middle school, my late high school years, those were some very dark times for me. And I want to take those feelings, those emotions, and probably some of the same situations and make a very personal script, very coming of age script. And at the end he has to get over something. Because I've learned that getting over something is the hardest thing to do for a human being. 3 years ago, me and my friend Darius wanted to do a teenage story. It was a love triangle. And a very basic love triangle. And nothing ever came from that. It was a long time ago. Then I rewrote it. I wrote this teenage story about a girl who has her virginity taken from her. She thinks she's in love. She doesn't think, she thinks she's And I've seen this happen to a lot of people. They think they're in love, but they're not. They get screwed over in the end. They get their heart broken. And that usually happens in their teenage years. They get their virginity stolen from them. And then they end up committing suicide because their boyfriend neglects them. And, well, not only their boyfriend, but the guy they're obsessing over neglects them. And finally, at the end, just like most people, his conscience, he'll wake up. He realizes what he's done. Very dismal script, but Hollywood movies always have a happy ending. Well, they can't. Real life doesn't have happy fucking endings. Real life isn't censored. Real life sucks most of the time. And I want to put that in there. I want to put what my friends go through, what I go through on a daily fucking basis. I want to put our problems into a film. And I mean, some serious fucking problems have happened to us. And yeah, that's it, folks. Thanks for talking with me with film, and expect much more, as always, coming soon. Probably gonna see another video for like 2 days anyway. So yeah, more's on the way, and probably my first feature film for the end of the year. So I'll talk to you guys later.